Hello everyone, ZenUV 5.0 is here, a big update with new features, optimizations and improved workflow. First of all, I want to mention that we decided to make this update free for all ZenUV version 4 users. But for those who still want to support development and make ZenUV even better, we have created a Patreon page where you can help us with a paid subscription. You can find the link in the description and in the add-ons help panel. Thank you for your support. Now it's time to check out the new features. We are proud to present the ZenUV Touch tool. It's an intuitive tool that can perform a whole range of transformations relying on a gizmo consisting of two pivots that give us incredible flexibility. Let's select faces and activate Touch tool from the tool panel. When the gizmo is grayed out, we are in setup mode. Be sure that you are in the elements mode and native vertex knob is active. Now we can quickly snap gizmo pivots to selected faces by holding Ctrl key. Then we can switch to transform mode by pressing spacebar or using this widget button, and now we can quickly snap selection to another island. And again, very fast and intuitive. To go back to setup mode, you need to press spacebar again or click on the widget button. Now more details about the setup mode. There is a button responsible for auto setup. Gizmo will automatically snap as soon as we have something selected. Also we have Orient button, where we can manually place Gizmo to selection. Pressing it again, we rotate Gizmo 90 degrees. Move can be performed by dragging line between pivots. We can also do directional align using a direction on one of the pivots and swap the pivots themselves using swap button. Everything is very flexible. Let's go back to transform and select islands mode. Here we have different handles. Let's start with the familiar move tool, where we can move islands using red line. Double-click on the line will make it dotted and will lock the movement along the main axis. Green handles, uniform and non-uniform scale. You can also make a flip using scale with snaps to the point with the letter F. Handle in the form of a blue circle activates rotate tool, where by pressing A key we can make rotation by a specified step in degrees. 8 directions will help to make a quick directional rotate. All values for transformations are displayed on the top right corner and in the tool panel, where we can adjust them. If you hover mouse over different handles, you will see hints with additional functionality. For example, in setup mode, double-click on the pivot handle will perform Orient Gizmo operation. In transform mode, double-click on the same handle will perform World Orient operation. A double-click on the handle of another pivot will set textile density on the island. The full list of tools can be found in the documentation. Another interesting feature of this tool is Draw Operator. It's located at the top. Click on it. With its help we can place islands in any place we want. The tool has follow modes of two types, radial and linear, that can be very useful when editing organic models where you can bend the whole islands or just selection. This is just a small demonstration of the ZenUV Touch tool, and you will find more examples of using this tool in the documentation. Link in the description. In this update we have added Auto Unwrap button, which is a bridge for Ministry of Flat Unwrapper. Its results are not always perfect, but definitely better than the native Smart project. Let's select a model, turn on checker and click Auto Unwrap. There are a lot of settings here. The bottom two panels, Unwrap and Advanced Settings, are Ministry of Flat settings. Everything above is ZenUV tweaking to improve the result. For example, texel density, seams marking, and preprocess settings, where you can, for example, specify that the mesh is hard surface or triangulated before unwrapping. You can experimentally select the combination of settings that suit you for a certain type of model and save them as a preset. We reorganized Select panel for easier navigation and added new operators. For example, select Stretch Faces. This operator is using angled base algorithm and will help you to select stretched faces. In the settings, you can choose what to select, islands or faces, also endgowns, and choose the degree of stretch for selection. Sometimes during transformation in UV editor you might encounter self-intersecting faces that can ruin your UVs. We have added a tool for displaying these islands. Also, what is important, you can select these islands and fix them instantly using correct self-intersecting faces operator. Once we have island selected, we can filter this selection using Filter Islands by Property operator. I know that we have 3 different groups of islands by height, so we set 3, and using index we can select these groups. This is handy for trims. Once we have selected a group of islands, we go to Trim Preview, turn on AutoFit, and see where we want to put the islands on UVs. Done. Let's do the same for the other 2 islands groups. You can also filter island groups by width and aspect. ZenSync toggle button will save a lot of your time. It's located at the top left corner and can be used instead of standard UV sync mode. It's more convenient, first of all because in ZenSync off mode you don't need to manually select the entire model in 3D view to edit individual vertices. And the second important improvement is if we select faces or edges in ZenSync off mode, then when we turn ZenSync on, we will save this selection on the model in 3D view. We have a 3D model of solar panels and a texture with assigned trims. We are interested in the one named Directional. Let's select face on which the solar panel should be mapped and save the information about the normals of this face in Trim using Normals to Trim button. Then we select all the islands and press Directional Hotspot. And now all the faces that correspond to the specified normals are mapped on the solar panels. Now select all other islands, select other 3 trims in the list, and use Hotspot in Select Trims mode to finish the task. We have launched a dedicated support forum at support.zenmasters.team. It's built on the same platform as Blender Artist and Unreal Engine forum, so many of you will feel right at home. The forum features dedicated sections for all our add-ons, allowing us to respond faster and keep everything well organized so no questions or discussions get lost. You can find the link in the description and in the add-ons help panel. Join us, be part of the community, and let's make Zen add-ons even better together. We also launch short tutorials on YouTube, Instagram and TikTok. Links in the description. Subscribe and thanks for watching.